purpose of this video is to talk about transient terms and the largest interval. And in each one of these problems from the homework, we're looking at the standard form where you've manipulated the equation that was given and you've put it in the form dy dx minus p of xy equals f of x. So look at number 6 and look to see where it's not continuous. It's not continuous when x is 0, okay? And so I would think of that as negative infinity up to 0 union 0 to positive infinity. But you can't enter this in. For these largest, when you're looking for the largest interval, it's always just an interval. It's not the combination of two. Now, what, in my opinion, what this book should have done, they should have given an initial condition, and we would be able to narrow down which one it would be. But this author, for some reason, does not give us initial conditions, and what he does is he just always uses the positive. So the largest interval is from 0 to infinity. And then your transient term, you take the derivative. Oh, you got to look at your solution. And the solution to this one was negative x, y equal negative x cosine x plus c of x. And take the limit as x goes to infinity. And if the limit goes to 0, then that is considered a transient term. So 0 to infinity is my largest interval, and there's not, or none, as they ask you to put, there's not a transient term. Number 7, look to see what makes it not continuous, and that's when the denominator is 0. Once again, it would be the same thing as number 6, but this author is going to use 0 to positive infinity as the largest interval. And this is number 7, and the solution number 7 was y equals e dx, this is the solution, 2x squared plus c over x squared e dx. And take the limit as x approaches infinity. In the first term, the numerator is growing faster, so it's not going to 0. But limit as x goes to infinity of that term goes to 0, so that's transient. Now, if you look at number 8, okay, this is a dx dy, but that doesn't matter, same logic. Number 8 is going to be the very same thing. It's going to be 0 to infinity, not including 0, okay? Same explanation as 6 and 7. And the solution to number 8 was x equal 3/2 y to the 5th plus cy cubed. And if you take the limit of both terms separately, none of those go to 0. So there's none. None. And now last but not least, look at number 9. Number 9, you can't let that be 0. And if I look at the cosine curve, 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like this. So it's 0 at pi over 2 and negative pi over 2. And it's positive everywhere else. Except at those endpoints, it's not. So your largest interval will be on negative pi over 2, positive pi over 2. And the solution to this one was y equals sine x plus c cosine x. If you take the limit of each term as x approaches infinity, neither one go to 0, so there's not a transient term. Hope that helps.